Good morning, Taurus. Happy December. So, Taurus, I am outside and it's a little bit damp out here, so my voice may go in and out. But as soon as I started trying to read, I felt like I was getting something caught in my throat. Some of you may need to work on your throat chakra, being able to speak your truth, being able to say what you need to say. If you're too outspoken, you may need to kind of rein it in a little bit because I kind of get something where somebody is going to be hurt by words or they may have been hurt by words. That's definitely feeling something with gossip, slander coming around you. And we saw this a little bit in the last reading, you guys. Some of you may still be dealing with that issue. This could be family, this could be friends, this could be people in your circle. But I do feel like be careful of putting your business out there with people because I feel like that you may, or at least some of you may be surrounded by people that you cannot trust. You feel like you can, but you may not be able to. I definitely get something with a spiritual mentor teaching. Um, this could be you teaching. This could be you taking classes. I'm getting do not believe everything that you hear. So some of you, if you are out there and say you're taking spiritual classes, research the person that you're dealing with. Make sure that this person is who they really are before you're investing a lot of money into this person. Because I kind of get for some of you, you could be following something that it looks pretty on the outside, but it's really there's issues behind closed doors. Now, if you're striking any type of business deal, where it has to do with your spirituality or you being able to speak or talk to this person. Um, have your lawyers or your attorneys look over everything, especially if you're going into business with someone or you're expanding on business. So I keep seeing books and things like that. Some of you may be um, opening yourselves up and writing some type of book about spirituality or could have to do with a practice or something like that. I will say make sure that you sign, that you get everything looked at before you sign Taurus. And that may be for one specific person, you guys. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I definitely feel like a few of you are heading towards a new adventure, somewhere where you feel like you can shine, like I'm out there in the spotlight, like I'm about to do something that's going to make me blow up. I keep hearing with success comes issues. So I will say a lot of times, especially if we have entourages or we have people that kind of go with us, pay attention to your group, pay attention to the people that you're dealing with. It's almost like signing a record contract and then you're out there and you're taking pictures and you have the fame and everything, and then you start getting some of the other issues that come with it that maybe you didn't think about. So I think whatever spirit is saying, this is clarity. So they could be telling you that maybe some of you are about to blow up, but you need to make sure that you have the right people around you and you're having the right things signed and you have everything in order so that you don't have anything that comes back and bites you in the ass. Some of you definitely are going to be dealing with some emotional pain or some disappointment. Now, there could be something for a few of you where there's a temptation. Some of you may be looking at a spouse and finding out that this person is dealing with other people. A spouse could be looking at you and thinking that you're dealing with somebody else. I feel like that there is something where maybe there's a little bit of deception that is going on in relationships, whether this has to do, hold up, you guys. I'm not in the group chat, but it looks like it's going to keep going off until we turn this off. Take it all the way down. Sorry, Taurus. Here we go. Some of you definitely are going to be, I want to say, looking at the people around you and looking at opportunities that are coming your way. But there could be meeting people where you feeling attractive, or you could have a spouse that's out there that may be meeting someone else that they feel attractive. Some of you may be finding out about a third party interference. Doesn't necessarily have to be sexual towards. This could be just somebody in your business causing problems in your relationship, whether this is with a spouse, with a coworker, with family. It looks like some type of third party interference. I do feel that there's major growth and expansion that's coming in for you guys because I do feel like there's celebrations. We saw this last time too. Some of you could be expanding businesses. There's something where you're being recognized for what you do. So this could be a promotion. This could be being leveling up and people are recognizing you for what you have. Some of you, because you are expanding, whether this is in your workplace or if this is something where you're an entrepreneur, you're going to have a lot of people looking at you. Spirit keeps showing me somebody that is under a magnifying glass or some type of microscope, So this could be that you're going to have people that are looking at you very, very closely. I do get something with legal issues or legal paper. Some of you could be definitely, if you've been living with someone and you're about to make it legal, this could be a marriage. For a few of you, this could literally be somebody separating with a divorce. I am getting something with a partner where there's some type of legal issue. There could be also something with gossip or slander. So some of you could be doing, a cease and desist order on someone, because I feel like somebody is trying to put a blockage up when it comes to something with slander. For some of you, might be going to HR and letting them know, look, I have a problem with someone and they're starting to get a little bit out of hand. We need to do something. What are we going to do about this? Or you may be even filling out some type of complaint. Now, for some of you, I feel like you may be looking at new homes. You could be getting married and moving into a different home. Some of you definitely are expanding your knowledge. There's something with learning new skills or possibly teaching skills. I feel there's something with going back to school, completing an education, and there's celebrations behind it. Congratulations, Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I do feel like that there's a need for independence. Some of you, if you have partnerships, may be deciding to walk away on your own. If this is a business partnership, some of you may be um, hoping or pushing to go more solo. I'm almost getting it. I can't remember who this was with. I can't remember if it was an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Aries. Could be Aries, fire sign or air sign, where some of you may, if you are in partnerships, may be deciding to go solo. You may be walking away from something. And it's because it seems to be a better fit for you. Sometimes partnerships work, sometimes they do not. I'm definitely getting some legal issues. So this could be dissolving a relationship or dissolving a business. Some of you may be feeling definitely limited by obstacles that are keeping you from growing. And Spirit is showing this temporary, Taurus. So if you've been feeling like there's obstacles and things are not moving your way, or that you don't feel like things are going the way that you want, Spirit is showing that you're going to be coming out of this energy, and it looks like it's going to be a good positive movement forward for you, where you're leaving something behind. And it's because it just doesn't work. It doesn't connect. It doesn't click. So you got to let it go. A lot of Taurus, you want to be grounded. You want the stability. You want the money, because I feel like the focus is really like, I got to get my money. I got to get my paper. I got to get this going. So a lot of you don't like the other distractions that happen in your life. There's a lot of manipulation that I feel around you. And if this is not you being manipulated, this is you manipulating other people. And it's to get what you want, especially if there's a financial gain to it. And that's not necessarily a bad thing if you feel like that's what you need to survive or grow your business. And it depends on how bad the manipulation is. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Let's get into the cards. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have Queen of Cups. We have Seven of Cups. We have Ten of Wands. We have the Chariot. We have Four of Cups. We have Two of Cups. Ooh, we have Three of Cups. We got a lot of emotion going, Taurus. We have Eight of Blades. We have Judgment. We have the Magician. We have Queen of Cups. Page of Wands. Two of Blades. The Fool card. Page of Coins. And the Wheel of Fortune. Good, Taurus. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a water sign person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may have somebody who's coming into your life that's bringing a new aspect into their life. Now, we have Queen of Cups. Water sign, could be male or female. I don't try to put gender to the cards. Normally, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. For some of you, this could be your energy too, though, where you're very intuitive. There is this thing of I get spiritual growth or something that are opening up for you. You're looking at things differently, or there's a different perspective. This could be somebody coming into your life that's making you look at things like this, or literally this could be an aspect of you. For some of you, I feel like there is going to be a connection with a soulmate or a soul tie that's coming in. Some of you, this thing may be a little bit overwhelming because you may have somebody who's coming into your life that's taking you out of your comfort zone, or you could be doing this to the person. I definitely feel like there's a love connection that's coming in. If this is not a love connection, this could be almost something like a really deep friendship. But I feel for a few of you, there is a temptation coming around you that may be testing your relationship or your relationships with people around you. Now, with the Seven of Cups, I'm looking at something that's really different. Normally, Seven of Cups to me is somebody having a lot of options. This could be connecting with someone that opens things up for you where you're like, okay, I could do this, I could do that. Maybe you're dealing with somebody, and I don't see tempers here, dealing with somebody who's a little bit different. I feel for a few of you that if you are looking to add new body art, piercings, body modifications, some of you could be looking at things that you want to do differently with your body. That could be making you happy, or just something that you've always wanted to do where you're coming out the box. And you could have somebody around you that's kind of being the inspiration for this. I do feel that there's some changes that are going to be coming in for you. And some of you, if this is not even your body, Spirit is showing me something where there's changes around your home. You could be redecorating. This could be a business. But I feel like there's something where you're being inspired and there's an emotional connection to it. A few of you, I definitely feel the energy of being overwhelmed, taking on a lot of different projects. For some of you, you could be remodeling a home, you could be remodeling a business, you could be about to start a new branch of a business. Um, you're doing something that may be a little bit different for you. And for some of you, this may be overwhelming. I'm getting a lot of issues of working too much, being a workaholic, not getting enough rest, not knowing when to pull back. And it could be because you have all these ideas that are coming in. And normally with the Seven of Cups, it's almost like a lot of things floating around. Seven of Cups to me always reminds me of Aquarius, because Aquarians, I have a couple of friends that are like, okay, I got this idea, I got this idea. And by the time you get through with the conversation, you have 35 ideas and they're trying to do them all. So I feel like for some of you, you could have a lot of options or a lot of things that are opening up for you. And it's like, I want to do this, I can do that, and I want da 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 da, and you're overwhelmed. I feel like you may have family or friends that are kind of telling you take a step back. You're moving a little bit too much. Or there's this thing of, I kind of get things not being done exactly the way you want because you're too involved with everything. Kind of like the jack of all trades, but master of one type of energy. Now, it's not to say that you can't do this, Taurus, because you're very grounded. But Spirit is saying, get your priorities straight. Figure out what you need, what you really want, and focus on that one thing. I do feel for some of you with the Chariot card, you have this energy that is coming through really, really quick, which means that you may have opportunities that are going to start coming in faster for you. And it may be, what is the best opportunity? What do I need to do? For some of you, this is definitely going to be a new job. For a few of you, this could be a new business. For some of you, this is really even new love, meeting somebody where there's a connection. And this person could be coming in as a soulmate or karmic relationship for some of you. Soulmate connections don't always have to be romantic, though. Sometimes this could be a really good friend or somebody that comes in where you feel close to them. Some of you are going to be drawn to somebody that is similar to you. A few of you, this could be even dealing with somebody, same sex, same spiritual beliefs. This could be a meeting of the minds with someone. So some of you may be really connecting with a person that is a lot like you. And there may be that karmic tie to it. It's like, I know you. I feel you. I feel like we're moving in the same direction. The issue with it is, though, Taurus, you have to make sure, and my voice is going out, which means that either you need to speak up or this person needs to speak up or something needs to be said, that this doesn't become a one-sided relationship where you feel like you're giving, you're giving, you're giving, and you're getting nothing back. And this could be a person looking at you like, I'm doing this for you. You know, some of you give too much to people, and it's a way of showing your love, or showing your worth. You know, look at me, I'm special because I'm giving this to you, I'm loving on you, I'm inspiring you. I'm pouring into you. If you look at this card, this person is like, look, here, I know you're thirsty. Take my water here. Let's talk. I know you're depressed. I know you're going through some things. And the other person is shut down. They have their headphones on. They're not even making eye contact. And it's because this person could be self-absorbed. They could be selfish. So you could be dealing with somebody who is self-absorbed and you keep pouring into them. Pay attention to me. Understand my worth. You know, you need me in your life. And this person is really not, they're not connected to you that way. I kind of feel like a false connection. I feel like something that started off where it's like, okay, we're here. I get you, you get me. Let's grow. Let's do things together. And then it kind of is morphing into this thing of, okay, now I'm giving, I'm giving, and it's not reciprocated. So some of you need to pull back and look at your relationships and figure out, where are you putting too much energy into someone or something and it's not coming back to you. I definitely feel like there's a shutdown with someone and their music is playing. They feel like they're like, woe is me, you know, maybe I want your attention, it feels like an energy vampire, Taurus. Feels like an energy vampire. Some of you definitely could be dealing with somebody who is draining you, but they're not reciprocating the energy. They're not giving you something good back. So please be careful of one-sided relationships, you guys, because for some of you, it's going to end up starting to make you feel a little bit trapped. Now, you could be dealing with an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, where this person is kind of like self-imposed bondage. Like they keep putting themselves in situations that they can't get out of, or they think that they can. This could be an aspect of you where somebody is like, every time I look at you, you're saying, I can't do this. And it's not you, it's not spirit, or well, it's not spirit, it's not other people, it's you. For some of you, you could be telling this to a person around you, like, come on, snap out of it, let's go. For some people, this could be depression. Somebody's not taking care of themselves. They're in their bathrobe, their kid is screaming, their dog is howling, and it's like they're not giving them any type of attention. And this could be too why this person is closed off. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's really closed off because they're in their own world. They're focused on themselves. And it could be that they're their own worst enemy. I do get self-sabotage every time I see this card. And for some of you, this could be you self-sabotaging yourself, or somebody that you're dealing with is self-sabotaging themselves and you're feeling like, I got to be there to pick up the pieces. But this person is draining you and they're not giving you anything back. So you got to be careful that you disconnect from an energy where I'm helping you, I'm helping you, I'm helping you, but they really don't want to be helped towards. Now, for some of you, this could be a family member. This could be a relationship. This could be a friend. This could even be a coworker where you feel like you're putting a lot into them, but they're really not giving anything back. And it's because they're in their own world. They're dealing with their own shit. For some of you, this could even be your children or a child. And there may be a conversation that needs to be had because I keep feeling like something is stuck in my throat. So for some of you, definitely, there may be a conversation that's going to be coming that may be a little bit heavier. Look, I do this for you. I need you to kind of give me something back. Really, if you have to ask people to pour back into you, they're not your people. If you're dealing with people that continuously just take, what are you going to do for me? How are you going to help me? How is this going to work in my favor? What is this going to do for me in the long run? That is typically a person that is self-centered and they're selfish. And what's going to happen is you're going to get this type of energy. You're pouring into them, but they're giving you nothing back. For some of you, because this is a general read, you may have somebody who feels like you're doing this to them, like you're constantly taking, but you're not giving me anything. Now, we do have the judgment card, and this could be where the gossip and slander is coming in. Some of you may be dealing with a situation where maybe somebody is, calling you out, why you do this, you drink too much, or you know, you smoking too much, you got these tattoos, you doing certain things that we don't feel like you should be doing. And some of you may be dealing with that energy. This also could be looking at somebody judging them. You drink too much. You're doing some things that may be unhealthy for you. So there's judgment. And it could be general. Either way. Somebody looking at you and judging you for some of the things you're doing. You looking at somebody else and judging them. I definitely get with the magician. For a few of you, this could be a magic man. This could be a magic man or a magic woman where it's like, okay, you're doing too much. You smoke too much. You're eating too much. You drink too much. You need to quit. It's not healthy for you. You're not going anywhere with your life. Some of you, you could be dealing with somebody who's really shady and they may have issues. I don't see the devil card, but I do feel addiction, Taurus. So for some of you, addiction could go all the way across the board. I mean, we do have somebody just really drinking. You know, maybe they can't get a handle on certain things. I kind of feel self-medicating. Whether this is with food, whether with pills, alcohol. Some of you could be dealing with this energy, or you could be dealing with somebody who's going through this. I feel if you are going into business with this person, it could affect business. Now, this is your card. And some of you are manifesting positive energy, but you got to be careful that you're not connecting with the wrong type of people for this business endeavor. Will not apply to everyone. For some of you, this just may be a specific message. For a few of you, I feel like you're manifesting something that is really, really big. There's money that's coming in. You're showing as a woman or a male that brings in money. This is a business person. I'm manifesting. Some of you may be workers. You may have some type of root work, conjure work, where you're throwing stuff and you're like, okay, bring the money, spirit. Bring the money to me. Let it come. And some of you have this power. You're manifesting the energy. But you got to be careful. For some of you, some of the things that you're manifesting or people you're dealing with may be judged. And it may come back in on your business. Will not apply to everybody, but sometimes what is it? Show me who your friends are or the people that you deal with, and I'll tell you who you are. Not always necessarily true. Because I got some friends that are out there. I love them to death, but I would never do some of the shit that they do. And then I have friends that look at me and they're like, I would never do some of the shit you do. But there is a commonality that brings us together. So for some of you, you could be dealing with people where people are like, okay, I want to do business with you, but I don't like the person that you're connected with, or I don't like the energy of that person. For a few of you, you're not going to go ahead and pay attention to it because we got the two of blades. And this is somebody who doesn't want to see a problem. It's like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm still moving forward. I don't care how you look at me. I don't care how you look at this person. I'm still going to move forward. For some of you, though, you have to pay attention if there's problems. If there's problems with somebody that you work with and it's going to affect your money, there's going to be a problem. If there's an issue where you feel like there's some type of gossip or slander with something that you're starting, there's going to be a problem. So the thing, Taurus, is to get ahead of the problem. This is what I need to do. This is how I need to fix it so I can move forward. And I feel like a lot of you are. It's like I'm a business person. All I need to do is restructure, reroute. I do feel like there's opportunities that are coming in because it's showing you being a boss. I wanted to say a boss person, but it really is. Whether you're male or female, this is somebody who is a money making person. They bring in money. They have ideas. For some of you, literally, you're growing ideas and you're bringing in good financial opportunities. For some of you, you're starting your own business. For a few, you just may even be a family business where it's like, okay, I'm bringing in people with me. And that could be why Spirit is like, watch the people that are around you. Watch some of the people that are around you. Not everybody's who they say they are. The magician can be tricky. He can be a hell of a manifester, but sometimes he can make you see things that aren't there. He gives you illusions. For some of you, this could even be you. But I definitely feel Spirit say, watch your back. If there's a problem, get ahead of it, work with it. Don't close your eyes. Don't act like you can't see. Some of you are going to need to do it, or else you're going to have some issues. I do see starting something that brings in new adventures. This could be a new job. This could be a new business. For some of you, I do feel a little bit of love coming in. But for most of you, I feel this is money. I feel you are connecting. You could be going into business with somebody. You could be in business with your spouse. There may be some discussions about money. There may be some discussions about the people in your circle or the people that you have working with you or the people that work for you. But it is showing a new adventure that's coming in. Some of you are opening something up that is like a leap of faith. I feel like there's a build out or doing something with a building. Some of you could be expanding, painting, doing some new things. You might be opening up a new business and you're not trying to let people know. You're manifesting something new, or either you have a new job that's coming in because we do have Page of Coins. Messages about money that are coming in, and we got the Wheel of Fortune, and then we got celebrations. Taurus say, I'm about to make some money, baby. I'm about to make some money. And it looks like good opportunities that are coming in. There's celebrations. With the Wheel of Fortune, you seem to be on the upswing. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's smiling. We got good news about money coming in. There's celebrations. I'm happy about it. And it's a new adventure. You're taking this leap of faith. Let's do this. Let's do this. Some of you are going to realize that if you're going into a partnership that you actually are, I don't want to say, well, I guess the brains of the operation, because you could be dealing with someone that is holding themselves back if you are going into a partnership. We have an air sign that literally is not looking at things clearly. They're not seeing everything that they need to see. And for some of you, this could be a business partner, this could be a family member, this could be a co-worker. You could be working on a project together. Some of you are like, okay, look, you got to get your ass in gear. We got shit to do. That could be where the judgment is coming in. For some of you, I got stuff I need to do, so I need you to come on with it because I'm over here trying to be the Queen of Pentacles. You know, I'm taking a leap of faith. I got a new adventure that's starting up. There's messages about money that's coming in, and I want to jump on this Wheel of Fortune before it flips back around. So I'm ready for this. So if you're feeling like you're pulling or having conversations with somebody that you constantly have to kind of get them in gear, and then two, especially if there's issues or trust issues, there looks like there needs to be something that's talked about, whether this is with a manager or a business partner. Some of you need to very well communicate what I want, and do it before you sign your papers. Do it before you sign your papers, because with the Magician, I feel something is going to be flipped, whether this is you flipping the script or them flipping the script on you. Before you sign anything with this type of energy, whether this is a person that you're dealing with. Now, if this is your energy and you're the trickster and you're the shady mofo and you're the manipulator and you're doing this because you're trying to get yourself in a business position, then you know what? It falls where it falls. If you're dealing with somebody who's like this, some of you are like, okay, I see you for who you are, because the judgment card is there. Somebody's being watched. Someone's being watched. And some of you, remember in the intro where I said being seen in the spotlight, and it's almost like a magnifying or a microscope or something is on you. Some of you are literally being watched because you may have some people that are waiting to judge. They're looking for something, some dirt, something that they can find on you, something that they can bring out. And you're dealing with somebody who could be very shady or tricky. That could be where I felt like the legal issues are going on. I wonder if some of you may be getting some type of issues in the workplace or on social media where you feel like somebody is harassing you or bothering you. And it's like, now I got to get my people, my attorneys in. But I feel like there's this thing, and it could be general, it could be back and forth. You might be trying to find some dirt on someone, or someone's trying to find some dirt on you. So I will say, watch your back. Watch your back. And for a few of you, the person that may end up stabbing you in the back, they may be closer to you than what you really think, and you don't want to see it. Watch your back. Just in case you have a Judas in your midst, Taurus, in case you have somebody that's like smiling and hugging you and kissing you, and then they're going to turn around and tell everybody your business. Well, you know, this is what I have. You know, nowadays in the age of screenshots and all kind of shit, you even, you know, recording people conversation. I feel like everybody is the CIA, the FBI, you know, Secret Service, you know, what is in Russia? Oh Lord. Oh God, I'm going through all the agencies, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. I feel like everybody is an agent, a double agent. Some of y'all have double agents in your midst where you cannot be too careful with people. And I'm not trying to make you paranoid. Some of you already know this. I always tell people, when you feel this, pay attention to the people in your circle. Pay attention to what they do and how they do other people, how they talk about other people, because I guarantee you, if they doing it to other people somewhere around the day, somewhere around the bend, they're gonna do it to you. And it could be vice versa too. People could be paying attention to what you're saying, like, oh, okay, okay, so she do this, yeah, oh yeah, you know this about her husband, yeah. And then they go back and tell people, don't tell her nothing, don't tell him nothing, because they going back telling everybody business. Double agents. I really get it. I would say try not to focus on it. Get rid of the people you need to get rid of. You got good things coming in, new adventures that are starting, taking that leap of faith, celebrations, good news about money coming in. Don't let yourself get distracted with petty shit, Taurus. Don't let it happen. Some of you, you got good things coming in. You don't need that extra energy. Be careful of one-sided relationships where you're putting in a lot and the person is not giving you back what you're putting in. Some of you definitely are going to have to look at that. And if you're pouring into people constantly because you need the reassurance or the pat on the back, that's not the way to get it. People in love and respect you, you don't have to do things for them. If I love and respect you, you don't have to come buy me dinner every day. You don't have to come do that stuff for me because we have this relationship where it's reciprocated. I do things for you because I appreciate you and you appreciate me, and it goes back and forth. If you're constantly giving and giving and giving and somebody's taking, watch your circle. Watch your circle, Taurus. All right, you guys. I love you. Mwah.